Hi there, and welcome to this week's edition of Top End Track Talk. I'm Andrew O'Toole, and today's show is our first since a mammoth 12-race card on Darwin Cup Day on the first Monday of this month. It will be a good deal quieter this coming Saturday with just 4 races on the 29th of August. Since Cup Day, we've had an excellent day's racing at Katherine a fortnight ago, and Chairman Paul Mullins and his team are to be congratulated on putting on a fantastic show at Katherine under trying circumstances. However, it will be good to be back at HQ this coming weekend for the first of 3 meetings in successive weeks, Saturday, Friday and another Saturday, before a break of 3 weeks from mid-September through until early October to allow for track maintenance to be undertaken here at Fanny Bay. This Saturday's opener, the Silks Darwin Handicap, gets underway at the late afternoon time of 3:25 p.m. and in the first, my numbers are 3, 1 and 2. I'm going here with the Last Start Cup Day winner in Fort Knox from the powerful Gary Clark stable, and Jared Todd takes the mount. Many congratulations to both Gary and Jared for winning their respective premierships in the recently completed 1920 racing season. Gary's 8th successive trainers premiership and Jared his first, so well done to both guys. Fort Knox was a winner here on Cup Day, over 1,600 metres. That was his first win in the top end. He's back in trip for this 1,300 metre event on Saturday, but I think with 4 weeks in between runs, or 2 days short of 4 weeks, that he'll be fresh enough to get away with this 1,300 metres. I've got him on top to beat number 1, Air Blazer, from the very much in form Tayan Halter stable, and Paul Shires aboard. Was a Last Start winner on Cup Day here, winning its maiden after 11 attempts. So obviously up in grey, but did a very good job winning on that occasion, and will surely race well again. And in for third, number 2, Bonaire, the consistent Bonaire, the winner of 6 races from some 38 starts, Wayne Davis for Phil Cole. Those numbers 3, 1 and 2. The second's the Ladbrokes Handicap, this one over the 1,100 metres for the benchmark 54 gallopers. Only a field of 5 here to face the starter, and my numbers are 3, 1, 2 for the second race in a row. Papillette for me, number 3 on top, Gary Clark trains. Kim Gladwin in the saddle on Papillette on Saturday. Only the one start in Darwin, that was on the 22nd of July. And a really good run, I thought, behind Toorak Road, who's gone on with the job since. Finished third on that occasion, and I think with improvement, that was the horse's first run in the top end, will be hard to beat in this benchmark 54. 3 on top to beat number 1, Toorak Road. He's had a marvellous carnival, or marvellous preparation rather, for Chris Pollard, and Jared Todd takes the mount. He was a Last Start winner at Katherine. Terry Treichel rode on that occasion, and a winner 2 starts previously, obviously beating Papillette. That was on the 22nd of July, as we mentioned. He'll surely race well again. And in for third, number 2, Iacalio, trained by Pat Johnson. Alice Lindsay, now the Northern Territory-based apprentice Alice. She was on loan from South Australia, but signed up earlier this week to Phil Cole. So she's now an NT apprentice. She's one of us, which is fantastic news. And Iacalio, 2 starts in the top end for a 5th first up, then a 3rd at Katherine. That was behind Toorak Road, so obviously getting close to a win. My numbers in the second, 3, 1 and 2. The third's the Jockeys Celebration Day Handicap, obviously great cause, the National Jockeys Trust, and we're delighted to have the Jockeys Celebration Day Handicap as race 3 on the program. My numbers here, 4, 5 and 2. Going here with number 4, Hope You Don't Mind, trained by James Bell and Jared Todd in the saddle. Lightly raced 6-year-old mare. She's only had the 20 starts, but she's won 4 times. Raced only once during the carnival. That was on day 2, on the 11th of July. She finished 5th on that occasion, but only beaten 2.1 lengths by Pasito. And she's a speedy mare. She gets a chance over this 1,000 metres from barrier 4, and I think she'll be very, very hard to beat. 4 on top for me, ahead of a number 5, El Sicario, trained by Pat Johnson. Paul Shires in the saddle. A Last Start win at Katherine was a really good performance on that occasion, beat Art of Moor. That was 1,300, so he's back in trip, El Sicario, but obviously racing well, and I've got him in to run second. In for third, number 2, Patriot Day, Kim Gladwin for Gary Clark, speedy customer, winner of 5 from 28 runs. 5th last time out on Cup Day. That was behind Kronos in 0 to 66 grade, so slightly back in grade. This is a 0 to 64, and he's the type of horse that's always competitive in this kind of race. Those numbers, 4, 5 and 2 in the third. And the last on Saturday, over 1,000 metres, it's the Mellanie Tyndall Memorial. And we remember 12 months ago to this day when we lost Mel from our tight-knit racing family here in the top end, and we remember Mel fondly 12 months on from that terrible passing. In the Mellanie Tyndall Memorial, it's the benchmark 76. It's over the 1,000, as we mentioned. 4, 2 and 1, my numbers. I'm going here with number 4, Kronos. He was really impressive winning on Darwin Cup Day. That was in 0 to 66 grade, so admittedly he's up in class for this benchmark 76. But Wayne Davis and Phil Cole combination going really well. This horse is drawn a little wide, 7, but I don't think that'll worry him. When he won last time out, he drew 9, so he's speedy. He's down in weight, he's up in grade, but I've got him on top in a competitive field for the last. To beat number 2, the track record holder for the 1,000 metres here in Darwin, I'm Too Hot. Kim Gladwin for Gary Clark. Last start was in the Palmerston over 1,200 metres. He doesn't get 1,200. He's had 8 wins in his career, and they've all been over the 1,000 metres. That points to him being very, very hard to beat here. Of course, he finished at the tail of the field behind Enigman in the Palmerston. And then for third, number 1, So Stoic, another short course specialist from the stable of Chris Pollard. Terry Treichel, visiting from Alice Springs, takes the mount. And So Stoic last started on the 4th of July. Rather the 22nd of July, finished 4th. That was behind the captain, so he's been running into some really, really good horses over recent starts. My numbers in the last 4, 2 and 1. Best bet of the day comes up in race 2, number 3, Papalet. Race 2, number 3, Papalet, I think judged on that first up run on the course, be very hard to beat. Well, the best each way chance I like in race 3, number 4, Hope You Don't Mind. I've got him on top, but I think he'll be at each way odds. So the best each way, race 3, number 4, Hope You Don't Mind. Well, that wraps up this edition of Top End Track Talk, but we'll be back in advance of our next meeting, which is on Friday week, only 6 days after this coming Saturday's meeting. And until then, good luck and good punting.